Good morning. Why is it sometimes we just feel this, not depression, but a longing? A longing for something that life has never given us. Even though we've had a great marriage, even though we've had children, even though we've had a career, even though we've had all those things, it's like something's still missing. What is it? Well, it's the longing for heaven, for something else. You know, I remember growing up, and we'd go out, my brother and I, we'd go out and we'd play baseball all day, and my mother, she'd call us in that late that evening, and I can still remember her calling, Stacy, come home, it's time to eat. And I can remember, growing up, playing football and the dew on that field. I can still smell it. I can hear the crowd, the cheerleaders, everybody there, the camaraderie in a huddle, and this guys pulling up together and all that. And, you think about that, and if you could go back to it, maybe when we had our first child and I could hold Daniel in my hands again, and just a new life is coming to the world, but it wouldn't totally satisfy. You know what C.S. Lewis says? Those things are only reminders of something eternal, something good, something longing for permanence, of that feeling that you experienced as a little boy out there fishing with your grandfather, and you could still hear the rock of that boat. You can still hear the lapping of the water against the sides of that boat. And you say, if I could just go back, I could be complete. But if you went back, it would still just be a longing for something else. And C.S. Lewis says, it's the scent of a flower that we've never smelled. It's news from a city where we've never gone. He says, these things are reminders and callings of something deep within us. In Ecclesiastes, it says that God has put eternity in our hearts. That'd be an incredible crime for somebody to spend eternity in hell when God has put it in their hearts to spend eternity in heaven. And that's what he wants us to do. But that eternity crying out, I want you to listen to this. These all died in faith, not having received the promises. What does that mean? Abraham didn't get into the land. He didn't see the whole promised land become his. He didn't see himself become the father of nations and be blessing them. But having seen them afar off, were assured of them, embraced them, confessed that they were strangers and pilgrims on earth. For those who say such things declare plainly that they seek a homeland. You know what? It's only going to get better for us. Jesus kept the best wine to last. Remember what the guy said? He said, most people give the best at first. You kept the best to last. There's no reason for any Christian to ever be depressed, because it's only going to get better for us. There's no way, I don't care what you've accomplished in life, you ought to be upbeat, because the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. Tell yourself that day after day. The best is yet to come. You say, well, I didn't get to do this in life, and I didn't get to do that in life. The best is yet to come. You remember Jesus crying over Jerusalem? Because they didn't realize their hour, and they missed it. They missed it because they were concentrating on something temporal. All of these guys in Hebrews, they concentrated on something eternal, and they didn't miss it. Our concentration needs to be on doing what is eternal and not just what is temporal. Because we work unto the Lord, we sing unto the Lord, we preach unto the Lord, we do everything we do to the Lord. But the rewards are eternal, and will finally settle down and be at home in heaven. At last will be where and what we were made to be. God bless you. Have a great day.